Security correspondent Jennifer Griffin joins us live now from the Pentagon. So, Jennifer, what is in this new report that we referred to?
Well, Martha, the Inspector General's office has not released this report, but it's getting a lot of attention on Capitol Hill. In fact, Congressman Mike Turner asked for more details about this report, in which they were looking into how security at naval installations may have been hurt by current budget cuts. We don't have a copy of the Inspector General's report, but it certainly is raising a lot of questions about whether these budget cuts may have led to more lax security at places like the Navy Yard. What I would like to say, however, is that given the fact that Aaron Alexis likely used his own ID, and D.C. Police Chief Kathy Lanier said he did last night, and that he had been reportedly cleared and given a security clearance as recently as July, it was not very difficult for him to get onto that base. That happens on a daily basis. In fact, there are spot checks of vehicles. Anyone with a valid ID, and if he had clearance, it would not have been that difficult for him to get onto the base. But again, the questions from Capitol Hill about this Pentagon Inspector General's report about possible lax security at Navy installations as a result of budget cuts, Martha.
Yeah, something to learn more about, and we'll look to see the details from that report as they come through. And we're also hearing, Jennifer, the reports about him, Alexis, seeking treatment from the VA for mental health issues. How was he able to get that secret clearance when he was also doing that?
Well, these are all very good questions. The VA is not confirming at this moment that he was a patient in their system. There are very serious HIPAA regulations that prevent them from releasing his medical records. But there are reports out there, and his father has certainly been talking about some of his mental health issues that go back, he says, to 9/11. The reports that are out there is that he was seeking mental health treatment for issues of anger, of sleep deprivation, of various psychological issues. There are even some reports suggesting that he was hearing voices in his head. We do not have confirmation of that at this time, but what is clear is that law enforcement officials are scouring his medical records, and they are subpoenaing those documents so that they can see if there was a pattern. What's interesting, I spoke to a U.S. defense official today who clarified how Aaron Alexis was released from the military in 2011. There were reports that he was discharged with a general discharge, which would have suggested some degree of misconduct and may have been a red flag to a potential employer. He was not. I'm told from sources that he was released he was honorably discharged in 2011 as part of an expedited discharge program in order to bring down the manpower and labor force. So no red flags as he left the Navy, even though he had a history of misconduct in the Navy.
Let's hope going back over all of this is a lesson that can help to improve some of these systems going forward. Jennifer, thank you very much.